Hi folks, thanks for watching the Suburban Experimentalist. So I realized I don't have a video sample up here, outdoors that is, and I don't have a follow-up of if I like the drone or not. That would be the Mavic Mini. So I do like it. I like that it's quiet. I like that it's small. It flies really well. I like that I don't have to register with the FAA, and I'm not under their jurisdiction. It's a toy to them. But it's a very capable toy, and I really like it. Now, I'm not a beginner. I sit on my other channel, and I do have another channel. It's called The Suburban Man, and I sit on there. I've probably been flying drones for 5 years. It's probably more like 10. So I started with the Snippet X1, which is a cheap Chinese drone I mounted a camera on, and then I graduated from that. I got the Blade 350QX, and I put a gimbal in there and then a GoPro camera, and then I went from that to the Phantom 2, which was pretty boring to fly because it flew so well and was so stable. I put a gimbal and a GoPro on that, and then those were the unregistered days before the FAA. And then I got the Phantom 3 standard, and you had to register with them and you had to be under their rules. And I had my license and all that. And then I got the Spark, but the thing is I got tired of being registered and paying $300 to take a test at a flight school for something I was going to post for free. So now I have the Mavic Mini, and I do like it. It's small, it's light, it's under the FAA restrictions. I don't have to register it. I have video sample I'll include. It's just a boring sample. I don't have anything really great to show you. It's kind of an everyday sample of my street. Now, one thing I don't like is that it does blow out the highlights in the bright spots. I don't like that. And yes, I don't think they have to do that for $400. My iPhone does not blow out the highlights. I don't think they have to blow out the highlights, and I think they can probably fix it with a firmware update. Now, this is the second firmware for this craft. The first one really blew out the highlights. The second one apparently is better. So the first one must have been really bad. The video is okay. The pictures are okay. The pictures are nothing to write home about. I don't have controls over like white balance and things like that, so I can't get the colors I want. I did a lot with the Spark. I really brought out some colors and created some nice pictures, which I have on ViewBug, and people were surprised it was Spark that I used to take them. So I know this drone can do it with a firmware update or cloned app or something like that. I don't like that. I don't like that it blows out the highlights, but the video really does look pretty good. And I know for $400 and this weight, they can do a better job of doing the photos and the video. It's got the same, well, probably not the same 12 megapixel sensor as my other cameras, but it's 12 megapixels. And like I said, my 12 megapixel iPhone can do it. So I know they can. So I will include a sample. I've taken probably 3 videos. I'm sorry I deleted the other ones. I haven't went anywhere nice. I didn't want them taking up any space on my hard drive. And I did try the 2.7K. It looked pretty good with the exception of the blown highlights. So thanks for watching. Here's a small sample, and I hope you enjoy, and I hope you use that to help you make your purchase. Thanks for watching.